Good morning, Dr. J.
Good morning, Gary. How are you?
I am doing good.
Good morning, everybody. And you're listening and watching Morning Coffee with the Word. I'm Dr. J.
And I am the president. How are you doing, Dr. J?
I'm good. So let everybody know Oreo is not with us this morning because he had to go to the groomer. So he
Yep.
won't be here this morning.
He is missing the show. He is probably
Yes,
upset.
he is. Yes, he is.
Our viewers are
Good
coming in,
morning,
Dr. J.
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Good
How
morning,
are you?
Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
There
Hey,
is
Lady
my
C.
beautiful wife, Lady C.
I'm gonna be
Good
able to say that
morning.
one day. Well, not wife, not wife, but I'm gonna be able to say my handsome husband.
There you go, Dr. J. There is my handsome son.
Yes,
My
yeah.
handsome son, he is, his days are getting short in Florida,
Oh
and
wow.
he is on his way back to Indy. So, how is everybody else doing? Dr. J, I
Yes.
have a big announcement.
Okay.
Oh, it's real big.
Uh
It
oh.
is real big.
Uh oh.
Um, so we're gonna wait for some more people to jump.
Oh my. Amanda said, "Don't
Don't
remind her."
remind us. I
Oh,
know.
she's gonna miss her baby.
They've been having a ball. They just been having a
I
ball.
know. I've been seeing some of her posts.
Yes. And
And
Brian,
then her other little boy, her youngest baby, he's a cutie pie.
yes. Yep. And they just been having a ball. I don't know what's going on, Dr. J. I'm not keeping up with my banners today or nothing. There it is. I am not keeping up. So, Dr. J, while everybody else is jumping on, before we make this announcement, how
Mhm.
was your week?
Well, my week was good. Hello, D Rep. How are you? Like them
Pops.
cufflinks.
Yes, yes.
Love those cufflinks. Um, it was. You know what? My week was good. My week was really good. Um, the drama still continues here at the at the apartment complex. So I get a call the other day from the leasing office here. And the young lady says, Miss Johnson, yes, this is Meridian South. Yes. Um, I'm just calling to see what is it that we need to do with your rental history verification. And I was like, I did you all's job for you on Tuesday and it's done. She said, oh. And I'm like saying to myself, so you all don't talk to each other because I came in the office. She was like, well, Miss Johnson, is there anything else we can do for you? I said, you can let me out of my lease early. And
I read that post. Did she hang up on you?
no, she said, I'm serious. I said, I am too. You have a blessed day. And I hung up.
Oh Lord.
I'm just,
That
oh
is
my God. I would be so glad when this is all over.
that
I
is
promise you, when this
so
is all over.
funny.
It is. It is, and the health department called twice last week to see what is it, that they could do if they had finished the work. And I told them both. I said, I told them each time they call, look at here. I'm just trying to get through. If I can make it, God has kept me here this long. He's gonna keep me until November. November, I'm out of there. I said, so what they haven't done, they've done enough for me to suffice for me to stay here until November. Ma'am, are you sure? You know what? I'm so sure, just as sure as I am. Yes, I am. Thank you. But
Wow.
no, thank you.
Wow.
Because then that means I have to take another day, take a day off from work or go in late. And I've had to do that too many times dealing with this apartment complex,
That's
so
crazy.
nah. I'm good. I'm good.
Uh
I'm good.
well, my
But
week was it's I'm still working.
well, that's good. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Uh, but I'm trying to my main goal is elevate life and then also morning coffee with the word.
Mm-hmm.
So I am so excited, Dr. J. because I believe that the Lord's going to open up a lot of doors.
And we're walking
Everybody,
through.
yes. Next week, we will announce it at the end of the show today. But remember, next week, we will be at um, New Zion Tabernacle, our first live show in public since the comeback. So
Yeah.
we're excited about that. But Dr. J, I have something for you.
Uh-oh.
The coffee mug is here.
Look at the
The
coffee
very own
mug.
morning coffee word. Hold on, I'll do better. See, I get you guys better pictures. Hold on. There it is, Dr. J.
Oh, look at that.
That is our very own morning coffee word with the word. Um, there's some more pictures. Hold on, Dr. J. Let me get all my pictures in order. Um,
Beautiful.
so there's the side. You can scan the QR code. It'll take you
Mhm.
straight to our YouTube channel. So you can,
Okay.
and then the other side has
Facebook.
Facebook QR code. Take you straight to our Facebook page. And there's the front of it.
Yes.
Now, everybody's asked. Um, See, Dr. J, I had to change my background. That was the surprise.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
so, if everyone wants to order, it's up right now. I'm getting ready to post it. Please don't leave the show right now. Um, but I'm getting ready to post the link. You can go order your very own morning coffee with the word uh, coffee mug right now. Right now. Um, the coffee mug is $20. But for this week only, to say thank you to all of our viewers, there's a $5 coupon code in the link that I just posted. There's a $5 coupon code. So you get your morning coffee with the word coffee mug for $15 with free shipping.
All
$15.
right now.
All proceeds will go to Elevate Life Ministries and Morning Coffee with the Word to help expand us and for different types of events, activities that we want to do. So thank you, everyone. The coupon code has been posted. The link has been posted. Um,
Thank you, Jennifer.
yes, thank you, Jennifer. So everybody can jump on right now and get Dr. J. There it is.
There it is. Morning coffee with the word. Guys,
There.
I don't even have one yet. But
This is Dr. J's first time seeing it.
yes, it is.
And we was just talking about it behind the scenes before the start of the show. So she was like, "Did you get the cups in?" I was like, "Yeah." How they look? They look good.
And I should have
Oh, I
known
can't see it.
whenever Gary comes with just one word answers with me, or he'll say Dr. J. And I'm like, okay, just leave it alone. And he was just giving me these one word answers. I'm like, okay, so I have to wait. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm good. But that is beautiful. I love it.
Yes. So you can get your coffee mug. And good morning, Amanda.
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Amanda.
Get your coffee mug. Um, I just posted the link again because yep, all of them just posted. And then also I will post. I had to do it in two different messages, Dr. J. I don't know what's going on with technology and me today.
Jennifer said, why isn't your coffee in the cup?
Because it was a surprise to Dr. J. Dr. J didn't even know what they look like.
No, I didn't.
So I didn't want to be drinking my coffee out of my coffee cup today. But thank you, Pops. Thank you.
Thank you, D
Thank
Rex.
you.
Love
Thank you.
you. Thank you.
So um I couldn't leak it. And I didn't start off with this background
No, you
image
didn't.
this morning. So I always have to get Dr. J.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit slow, so it takes me a minute. And the background that he had, it was, I was like, oh, that's pretty. A picture, like when you take pictures, that's the kind of background it is.
Oh,
He was like, yeah, I like purple. I'm like, yeah, you do. It was nice. It really was. It was really nice. So
yes.
and
Yes.
she said, my sign looks nice with your with your cup teamwork. Yes.
Yes. Yep, that's her sign. That
Oh, the
is
coffee.
that's over by our coffee pot.
Okay.
So, coffee liquid that smells like fresh ground heaven.
Evan. Yes.
Yes. Dr. J,
Yes.
you have a special announcement too. Don't you have a shout out to do?
I do. I do. So I was on my Facebook page this morning, just kind of scrolling through, and I saw and thank you for those of you who have invited me to be your friend on Facebook. I hope everybody who has that I have answered. If not, resend it and I will definitely do it. But Amanda posted something and it touched my heart. It really did. So Amanda, I need to know that little Abigail is listening. Abigail, are you listening? I hope so. I want you to know that you are amazing, you're beautiful, and you are wonderful. And I thank you for being such an amazing little 8-year-old and being gorgeous and being all that you can be, and that your mommy is the best mommy there is. So I want Abigail to have a great day. Have a good day, and just tell them Dr. J sent you. So have a good afternoon, okay, Abigail? I love you. Mwah.
We all love you. Mwah. Yes.
Yes.
We are here to make everyone smile, laugh, have fun, and do the work of the Lord in a
D
fun
Rep
way.
said, yay, Abby.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yes. Yes.
yes.
Everybody shout out Abby.
Yes,
Just
yes.
we need
Abigail is
everyone
8
just
years old,
to
and
shout
we
out
want to make
Abby.
her smile.
Yes, we have to cheer her up. Um, that's what we're here to do. So everybody shout out Abby. So Dr. J,
Mm-hmm.
um, while everybody's typing, because we know there's a lag. Um, Up there they come.
There they
Here they
go.
come. Yep, here they go.
Oh, hey, Abby. Yeah. Woohoo. Yes.
Yes, there it is. Yes, yep. Here
Oh,
they all
yes.
come.
See, everybody's coming in. All right. That's good. That's
Yes,
good. Thank you all for helping us put a big smile on Abby's face.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
So that's good.
So,
Now she can tell all her friends, I was on the radio and I talked to Dr. J and the president. She
yes.
probably has no clue who we are, but
n-
we put a smile on her face, and that's all that matters.
Hold on. No, I did meet Abby because I
Did
made a
you?
special. Yes, I made a special shirt for her. No, I did
Oh,
not. I met her on video chat. So
okay.
I've not met her face to face. I did meet her on video chat. Uh,
Okay.
because she wanted a shirt made. I can't remember what shirt it was. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's one of them. Brian, help me. Which one? The one that the little character. Um, Good morning, Cynthia. Thank you.
Hi,
Thank you,
Cynthia.
Cynthia. Oh, let me tell y'all about Cynthia. I don't have. I'm getting ready to load it up real quick. We have to get Cynthia on the show.
Okay.
Dr. J.
Mm-hmm.
Cynthia owns. She's an entrepreneur
Okay.
and she owns a company called She Cleans It.
Okay.
And I'm getting ready to show y'all um, her logo. I love her logo, Dr. J.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just created shirts for her this past week. Um, and we definitely have to bring her on the show.
Okay.
She does both residential and commercial. Look
Okay.
at her logo, Dr. J.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes, yes.
Like it.
But I love that logo. So I got to make shirts for her. Um,
Okay, cool.
and she's the one that I've been coaching with Big T.
Okay. Okay,
So
cool.
I'm so happy to see the ones that I've coached just grow as
Yeah,
an entrepreneur
that's
and and
awesome.
and picking up their work. But yes, Brian, see, I love my son. My son always backs me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Lady C did too. She said
Yep,
Among Us.
yep,
Yeah.
Lady C. Yep, that Among Us character. I still can't figure out. I've never,
What is that?
Doctor. It's a game.
Oh, okay.
It's a game.
Lady C said she can. She said, "How did I see? How did I not see that? She can come clean our house."
Oh, what I'm gonna do with her?
Love her and give her what she needs and wants.
Yes. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you for trusting in me.
Yes,
And
yes. And Cynthia, I need you to reach out to me either Facebook or our
email. Let me put that up on.
email,
Where's that, Doctor?
and so that we can get you on the show, okay? So that we can get you on the show and we can talk about your business, um and get your name out there, because we're on, as you all see when we first come on in the morning, Gary says good morning to everyone that the platform that Morning Coffee with the Word is shared on. So we're not just here on Facebook Live or Elevate Life TV. We're on a lot of different platforms. And because of you all and because of what we do, we've made number one show 2 months in a row. So that tells me that not only on Elevate Life or Facebook Live, but on the other platforms, people hear us, they like our show. So when we feature different guests and your jobs, you're being an entrepreneur and getting started, then you're not just in the Indianapolis area, you're all over. You're all over. So make sure you get with me, Cynthia, and we could possibly get you on, if not next weekend after next, the first weekend in August, maybe.
Yeah. Yep.
Whatever's easiest for you.
And also, Dr. J, I'm glad that you mentioned that because we might as well go ahead and shout them out. Um, Good morning and thank you to everybody on JQLM Radio, Ego Entertainment, 108 Praise Radio, Clark TV Network. Dr. J, as you mentioned, we was uh, number one show twice on
Mhm.
JQLM Radio. We missed it last month, but shout out to Fat Girl Chronicles, and that's Fat Girl Chronicles. Fat is spelled PHAT. They're on not 108, but they're on JQLM Radio. Dr. J, I just got a text message last week. We are Clark TV Network and 108 Praise Radio has put us on um, Roku now.
Oh,
We are
okay.
on Roku, and also we are on Apple TV. So
All right now.
you can catch Morning Coffee with the Word on Apple TV and then also Roku.
Well, I'm
But
gonna step my game up and look pretty.
Dr. J, the Lord is good.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And thank you, Jennifer. Thank you.
Thank-
In my prayer, when Gary and I we do prayer behind the scenes, and I thank God for our listeners, because we know that if it wasn't for our listeners, we would not have been the number one show on the different platforms that we're on for 2 months in a row. We know that. And so I thank God that you all have stuck in there with us, and we've made some kind of difference in your lives and your Saturday mornings, and that hopefully that word that goes out, that it can sustain you and hold you throughout the week, give you something to think about as you're going through different things um, in life. Because there are some days that you can sit and say, you know what, Dr. J said that if I look at that whatever whatever, and it comes back to your remembrance, and that very word can help you get through the week, So we do what we do because we love it, and we love our listeners. We
Yes,
love our listeners.
yes, we do. And then
Sierra says she wants her a husband. You know what, Lady C? I would love to be married again. I really and truly would. At the age that I am now, you learn some things. You learn what is important, what's not important, what matters, and what does not matter. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm open. I'm ready.
we're gonna do a special show just for Dr. J.
Brian says, I would set a goal to go on Spotify. They have a lot of podcasts on them. Okay. All right.
So, so I,
Thank you,
I,
Jennifer.
you know, when God put your family all on one accord and all in tune, I was
Yeah.
not going to announce it this week, Dr. J.
Hmm.
Um, but since my son did and make the announcement, um, and he doesn't even know nothing. He's not even here in Indianapolis, and he does not know. So a lot of people don't know, but I shared a link with Dr. J this coming past week,
Yeah, you did.
and I'm waiting to get the email. Um, if you go out, you can catch Morning Coffee with the Word in the Apple Podcast um, store right now. Morning Coffee with the Word is out there. The only thing you got to
Wow.
do is go to your crazy iPhone. Everybody knows I don't like iPhones.
Hey, don't talk about the iPhone.
Everybody knows I do not like iPhone. But if you go to the iPhone, go to podcast. You can right now. You can go add our show to the podcast, and you can watch us on Apple right now.
Oh, wow.
Um,
That's amazing.
so give me 1 second. I'm gonna show everybody the picture.
Yeah, Jennifer, he is an iPhone hater.
Yes, I do not. Me and iPhone don't get along. Um, and then to answer your Brian or to answer your question, Brian, uh, we're waiting on approval from um, Spotify as we speak.
Wow.
So Spotify, um, what's the list? There's a whole list. We got Apple, we got Google. So we're waiting on the Google podcast, um, and there's some more that's coming up. So
Thank you,
since
Amanda.
you have mentioned it, Bryant, um, I will drop the nugget. So, Dr. J,
Thank you, Brian. You know what? I love Brian. I do. He is, everybody need a young man like Brian in their life. From the moment that I met him, he was always positive. He always had a smile on his face. And whether he really liked me or not, he always gave me a hug. And that really made my day. And the fact that he went with us when we went to Gary, that little boy at the time, he was a little boy, he could eat. Oh my God.
He
I
still
didn't
can eat, Dr.
understand.
J. Remember?
I
Hold on,
don't
Dr. J.
understand.
We still talk about that today. A lot of people don't. Let's share the story. So we go up to Gary. We used to go to this free concert. They had a free gospel concert.
Mm-hmm.
Bryant was in town for a summer break, and um, he went up there with us. We set up. We're doing the live show. We're interviewing Bishop and some other pastors, and then some artists that was there. So we go to break. Well, one of the young ladies comes over to me and says, "Is that your son?" I said, "Yes." "What's wrong?" She was like, "Oh no, nothing's wrong. I just wanted to let you know that he's ate almost 2 packs of hot dogs."
Yes.
I said, 2 packs of hot dogs? She said, "Yeah." He just kept coming up eating wanting a hot dog, and we just kept getting them to him. I was like, "He's a grown boy, so
Man, I can't believe it. And then when I think
yes,
I got like a elephant ear or something, and I think I got a couple bites off of it, and I offered it to him and KJ. They just took the plate. I was like, okay, that's cool.
yeah." So yeah, you can't keep food around him. But Dr. J, here it is. There's our Apple podcast, Morning Coffee with the Word on Apple. So you can go
Okay.
search. You can search for it, and it's out there today.
Awesome. Awesome. God
So
is so good. So good.
yes,
Brian said they taste really good.
yes. Um, there was something. Oh, Dr. J.
Hmm.
Um, we have to um, brainstorm,
Okay.
come up with ideas on how to curb this violence in Indianapolis.
Gary, you know,
It's it's it's
I
starting
I
to.
I I understand. I really do. I understand. Um, it has it it is it's crazy. Um, but I really don't know what more to do. The it's the environment. Um, people not having good coping skills. I was watching the news last night, and a young man, him and some other guy, they were in a car. They were following closely behind another car, and the young lady stopped abruptly. They got out the car and shot. Now I don't know, how bad she was or whatever, but I don't understand. I really don't know, other than prayer and prayer and prayer and prayer and prayer. I don't know. I really and truly don't know. Um, they say they have all this money, and a lot of times it's not even having the money. A lot of times kids just want to be heard, listened to, let their voice be heard. And I think this new, and I'm going to say it, this new wave of parenting
I was going to say this.
is one of the main reasons, because I hear so many young mothers say, I'm not going to raise my kids the way my mother raised me. I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that. And but my thing is, you're still here. You're still here. And in this, that's why you're still here, because of how your parents raised you, how your mother raised you, how your father raised you, if you lived in a two-parent home. But the environment that the kids are in, they see and hear so much, and it's glorified. That's the thing. It's glorified at the things that they do. It's almost like a badge of honor if you go to jail, if you've done some time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's sad. It's sad.
Yes. Um, Good morning, Kevin. Kevin just jumped on. Um, 4th of July weekend, we had over 10 shootings, 6 were murders, 4 um, were critically injured. This past week, the violence continues, and it's crazy. Is because now it used just to be a lot of males, but there's a lot of females that are
Yes.
being killed and shot at and
Yes.
found in the alleys and burned, and it's
It
just
is.
crazy.
Yeah. You
Um,
know,
I,
there was a while years ago when I was coming up and before, there was like a code of honor in the streets. And that was that older people, senior citizens, women, and children were off limits. They even had it where I knew of a young man who was selling drugs, and his thing was do not go near the schools. If he saw one of his people at at the schools, that was a for sure beat down. Now it's like the elderly, the disabled, the sane, the mental, there's no code of ethics. There's no consideration of life. It's like it's a to know that you've hurt somebody. It is amazing. I was coming home today from dropping Ori off, and it was my truck, a car in the front of me, and another car in the front of the car that was in front of me. And they must have been on the phone or doing something, because every time the light would turn green, it was always 2 or 3 seconds or whatever before they would pull off. And literally, the person that was in front of me, he or whoever blew one time. Do you know that person sat there for another good maybe 2 or 3 seconds? And I'm saying to myself, God, please, please don't let them get out and shoot. Please don't. And after they did that, that person in the front, who was the third car, um, I know that they were doing it purposely, because
yeah.
we catch the light and they'd sit there. And I was saying to myself, God, please don't let them blow the horn again.
And it's getting scary that you don't even want to sit at red lights. You
Yes,
don't even want to drive down certain streets because you never know when the bullet's going to be flying.
exactly.
Jennifer shared that we need more youth groups that kids can go to with inspiring staff. Can I just respond, Jennifer, to this? Yes, we need more youth groups, but who can we trust?
Yeah.
Who can we trust? Really? Who can we trust? Because
Yeah, you're right,
There's
Brian. Trust God.
yeah, we got to trust God, but there's people out here, they're living double lives.
Yep.
They're living double lives. Facebook tells everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell
Truth
you,
and lies. Truth
I
and
do
lies.
know there's some youth group leaders, and I question. So it's just one of them things. We do need more youth groups. And honestly, I believe that we need to bring back um, we need to bring back programs like Awanas.
Yeah.
That is your youth organization, a youth church organization. That you did different competitions with the youth. Um, um, Awanas, I went to Awanas. We started going to Awanas. I believe I was 6, maybe 7. We went to Awanas all the way up to it was close to almost 14, 13. Kevin, if mom's listening. I think she can verify when I stopped when we started and stopped going. But I had fun at Awanas, Dr. J. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and even the churches that we battled and had competitions with, and tug of war games and kickball and dodgeball, and then we had different types of snacks and foods and biblical teachings. I believe that if we brought back organizations and programs like Awanas, it will curb a lot of this violence
But
on the youth.
Gary, and you know what? You're right. You're right. But in the same breath, parents have to be held accountable.
Yeah.
They have to be held accountable. And if the parents are, because it's not, it starts at home. And if when I was working with a lot of the youth and stuff back home in Gary, and I would hear people talk about how, my kid is doing this, my kid is doing that. The first thing I ask, what changed in the household?
Let
What
me ask,
changed in the household? Because it's the environment. If you have parents that are in an environment of negativity, violence, maybe a little bit of mental health that's going on, this is what's being produced to go out into the world.
well, here's
But we
another thing. Here's another thing, Dr. J. And I really would like to see the city, the state, or the college school system that studies this information. I really want to know, out of the 100 and plus murders here in the city of Indianapolis, I want to know single parent, or how many of them live with their mom, single parent, how many of them live with their dad, and then also how many of them live, in a two parent family. Then how many are raised by their grandparents?
yeah.
Because it will be very interesting
and
to
and
see
and,
those
and I could just
numbers.
about tell you the higher percentage of them are one parent household, meaning the mom
Yeah.
and grandparents. Because when I worked back home, I had more, it was more grandparents raising their children than the parents. And so, and Jennifer, yeah, you're right. She said yes, and Scared Straight needs to come back.
We did.
It might help parents who struggle with troubled kids. But and you're right, Jennifer. But also, we're now living in a day and age where you have to be careful in
Yep.
even saying anything to anybody else's child. Because when you have kids that will say, I'm gonna tell my mama, and my mama gonna come up here and she gonna cuss the principal out, or my mama's gonna shoot the teacher, and stuff like that. Again, it's the environment. We have to change our mindset. I don't understand. I have a hard time understanding. I understand, but I don't understand. Kind of contradicting what I'm saying. But everybody is so angry. If me as an adult, if I'm angry because of my life, then I need to center myself around people that can help me, meaning encourage me, help push me, help me to see that I am a good person, regardless of what mom and daddy may have said, because it goes back. When I do counseling and I start talking with a person, the first thing I say, if you're not going to tell me the truth, this is not going to help, because we have to get to the foundation of it. We have to go to the core of it, because there's a foundation that got you where you are here. So we have to deal with the beginning to understand how you got to where you are and how you're feeling. It's the environment that these kids are in. And it's okay. Parents are making, some parents, I'm not going to say all parents because I don't want to categorize, because we have some bomb parents out there. We have some bomb parents that love their kids and they're trying their best to do the best for their kids in the midst of the craziness. But yet we have some parents that are still living in their environment of disrespect, negativity. If you don't have on Jordans and all this and that and the other, you not cool. No. It's the environment that the kids are in. So um you can counsel. If you have a troubled kid, let's just say Bobby. Bobby is in this family, and Bobby is giving the mom and dad, or the mom and or the dad or the grandparents, pure D hell. I cannot just counsel with Bobby, because Bobby is within a family. I can't give him the tools for him to grow up to be a better person and not help the family too, because it's environmental. I can't help just one and not help the whole family, because Bobby got the way he is because of the family. So we have to not just look at just the one. You're right, Lady C. All needs to be involved. Everybody needs to be involved so that Bobby can be okay. Because if I'm helping Bobby and I'm giving Bobby a new way of thinking, a new way of behaving, but yet I'm sending Bobby back into the house where it's dysfunction, every week I'm going to have to go through the same thing over and over and over again. To Bobby's going to get the point, going to get the feeling that it's not worth it. So we have to get the whole families involved and stop upholding. You're right. It takes a village, Amanda. You're exactly right. I had a mentoring program back home, and it was called It Takes a Village. And I believe that Even as adults, we need a village
Yeah.
because we need to be held accountable. But when you have families that come from largely being dysfunctional, and it's okay for the 3-year-old to cuss, and we think it's funny. It's okay for a preschooler to talk about knifing somebody. No, we have to look at the whole gamut, the whole family. And yet we may not be able to go back to when it started, but we can start right now. And everybody, we have to start taking responsibility and stop upholding our children when they're doing something wrong. Well, he did it because of this. Whether he did it because of whatever is still wrong.
Well, and then also, Dr. J, that is, we have to blame the ones that we're putting in office for that, because they've taken away a lot of parents' rights. I've known situations, and one of them was a family member that got sent to jail because she spanked um, her little cousin. That basically she has what you call that? Um,
ADHD?
no, not ADHD. Basically, she's temporary custody over.
Oh, okay.
He went
Foster
to,
parent,
right.
foster care.
He went to school, told the teacher, no bruises, no marks, complete verbal, and they picked her up and took her to jail. So we have to get our rights back as a parent,
Yeah.
um, and let the state, the federal government, the city, and all the politicians know that want this change, you have to start giving the parents' rights back. Um, we're going through a phase again, and this was happening back in um, when I was growing up. They're letting kids divorce their parents. I don't know what that's all about. Uh,
Yeah.
it's crazy to me
Yeah.
that a child can take their parent to court
Mm-hmm.
and divorce them. Um,
Right.
so
But then there'll be the main one that if something happens, the
they'll be
first
calling you
thing the government is going to say, where are their parents?
parents. Well, talk to the judge because the judge said that they could be on their own.
Right.
I believe it does take a village. We have to start rebuilding this village.
Yeah.
Here's the big part, Dr. J. We have to trust the village.
Exactly. Exactly. That's true.
So if little JoJo running around the street cussing, if I am part of the village and I go back to that parent and say, I heard little JoJo running around cussing, you have to believe that other parent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see. Lady C says, this convo takes me back to Pastor Noah's word a few weeks ago. We need to go back to the basics.
And
Yes.
you're right.
Yes. We need to go
Right.
back to the basics.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We need to start all over again. When the kids come into the world and it's yes ma'am, no ma'am. This is what I cook. This is what you're gonna eat.
Eat.
I hear what if someone doesn't have a village? You know what, Jennifer? To say that we don't have a village, we have one, we just don't know how to bring it together, because we all have friends that that we spend time with. We have friends that we tell our most inner secrets, our secrets to. We have that friend that's a ride or die. That person is a part of your village. You may not think of it that way, but that's what it is. And then you have to open yourself up to people, to find out. You pray, you ask God to give you discernment. What is the purpose of this person being in my life, God? And show me. So we all have a village. We just, maybe it may just look, my village may look different from yours, but we all have a village. We all have somebody that we can call and say, look, even if it's just somebody to get on the bandwagon, you have that person that you can call.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of, when I say village, I'm looking at, um with my son. My son had, when he was growing up, he had a learning disability, and we had to learn about the learning disability that he had, because we had never heard it before. And so when we brought people together that was going to help us get my son Corey to where he needed to be, it was his teacher. It was a teacher that to this day had Corey's best interests at heart. It was his doctors who helped us and educated the teachers and everybody else on what Corey's medical and what his issues were. It was his grandfather, his grandmother, a friend, a youth pastor at the church. That's part of your village, because not all the time do the kids want to come to us, but there's always someone that they'll go to. Now again, that's where your prayer life come in. You ask God for discernment, to make sure that this person is on the up and up. And we were blessed, my ex-husband and I were blessed, that the people that were a part of our village, they literally helped us with Corey.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Dr. J, it's 10:55. We got 5 minutes to the hour. Um, Another good week, a good conversation. We're going to keep this conversation going.
Yeah.
If you guys have any suggestions or recommendations on what would you like to talk about? Um, we're open to suggestions. We're open to ideas. We wouldn't be here without you guys. So you can email us at mcwaw@elevatelife.tv. Myself and Dr. J does receive those emails, so you can just email us. We had one viewer email us, and we did talk about that subject that the viewer wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Also, next Saturday at uh, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. We will be at New Zion Tabernacle Love Fest 2021. That's 2602 North LaSalle Street, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46218. I will make sure I post that flyer on our Facebook page and share it with you all if you're here in the great city of Indianapolis, Indiana. If you won't be here in Indianapolis, Indiana, or you have other plans, but you would like to catch our live show, we are doing 2 live shows next week, Dr. J.
Yes.
Our regular standard 10 a.m. show will be here at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then we're going back live over at New Zion Tabernacle at 2 p.m. So you'll be able to catch us twice next Saturday.
Hey,
Also,
Jeannie Rose, thank you. Blessings to you too.
Also, the morning coffee with the word coffee mug is out. If you would like to order your morning coffee with the word, coffee mug. I am getting ready to drop it one more time here in the comments. You can go to the Etsy store. You can go purchase the coffee mug right now for $20. But if you use this special coupon code, a thank you coupon code, use thank you 29 and 11. That coupon code is only temporary. It's going away. You can save $5 right now. So the coffee mug is only $15. It's with free shipping. So you can go right there, get your coffee mugs. I know I have several viewers already that my phone is over here going off. And people are blessing us, Dr. J. And I want to say thank you for ordering your coffee mug because it cost to do this ministry. StreamYard's not free. Those lights Dr. J has wasn't free. The green screen wasn't free. The laptop, it takes a lot. But we want to continue to do what the Lord has called us to do. Dr. J, thank you for showing your beautiful face this morning, gracing us with your presence. Shout out to all of our viewers also. You got Amanda, you got a Lady C, you have my son, the computer guy, Junior, Bryant, my pops, also known as the computer guy, the third, Bishop-elect Rodney E. Phillips Sr., a.k.a. D-Rip, as Dr. J calls him. Jennifer, thank you for joining us. Kevin, Mom, thank you for joining us. Everybody else, Cynthia, thank you for joining us. Dr. J, if you could pray us out.
Yeah. Father God, once again, we come to you thanking you and praising you for another day, oh God. I thank you for the listeners, the viewers, oh God. In the name of Jesus, I ask that as they go forth from this day and throughout the week, oh God, I ask that you would cover them, protect them, take care of them, oh God. Lead them and guide them in the way that you would have them to go. Not their will, but your will be done in them, with them, oh God. In the name of Jesus. Now, God, we ask right now that you would bring people into their circle to be their village, to help not just with their children, but also to help with ourselves, oh God, because everyone needs a village, someone that they can talk to, that they can lean on, oh God, in the name of Jesus. And God, we're going to thank you in advance because you are you are the main one that's in our village. And we say thank you right now. We ask that you would lead us and guide us, oh God, and we'll say thank you in advance. It's in your son, Jesus' name we pray. Amen. You're listening to Morning Coffee with the Word. I'm Dr. J.
I am the president. We'll see y'all, Lord's will, next Saturday, not just once, but twice. 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. right here on Morning Coffee with the Word's Facebook page, JQLM Radio, Eagle Entertainment, 108 Praise Radio, and Clark TV Network, Elevate Life .tv. Dr. J, I love you. See you next Saturday.
Gary. Bye-bye.
Have a wonderful and blessed week. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Let's go. Yeah.